not know the word EMAW, but they do in Manhattan, Kansas. It means every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mountaineers offense will get the first crack at it here. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. You got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Hit as he throws. He makes the catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 6. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I am taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes, because you're just asking to get picked off.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. 2nd and 10 here. To the air, it's Bennett. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Farmer. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Looking downfield, it's Knox. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he left him grabbing. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
14, Kansas State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you're getting a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now, because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Buys a little time. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Quarterback extends the play. And he's got it! Touchdown, West Virginia!
Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Bennett. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Knox. They're trying to get to it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in our last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Makes a connection. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. The Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Now they'll run the draw. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
This is a designed run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers! These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
35, Kansas City, 0.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Kansas State.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Bennett. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Back to throw, it's Knox. Trying to get to it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to take off. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Dropping back, it's Bennett. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. Inside the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, West Virginia. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. On target to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Got his man downfield. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll go to the ground. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Back to throw, it's Knox. Coming after him. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to get the corner. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, they go with a toss play, and you see the patience this running back has. I love when he has the ball in his hands. He's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. Nice carry.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. The inside handoff. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the punishment has been extended.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
Can you hear me?
He'll try to tack on one more.
Just chewing the clock, you know, I'm tired of playing CPUs.
Huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions.
Do you really?
inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today.
I don't have a bye week, so.
Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome.
I don't have a bye.
Certainly a game with implications far beyond
Not during the season.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
I play every one of my games in a row.
Consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't
And then I have a bye before conference championship, and I had a bye week 0.
Now this week, just off. He's all over the place. His not completing the ball at a high percentage, and you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency. So this
That's why I'm chewing clock in every fucking CPU game that I can.
build it consistent.
This defense
Mass subs. Fuck it. If I burn red shirt, I burn red shirt at this point. I don't know how much longer I'll be at WB.
looking to throw. It's Bennett. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much.
Yeah.
Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of
That's what I did to Don last night.
college football and running quarterback.
I benched Knox for about a half. Brought him in for the last fucking touchdown.
Take off to go get him on the ground and force a fourth down.
Makes a move.
I played Ireland for the whole like third and most of the fourth.
Yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. West Virginia has it
I was thinking about it, but
that playbook.
Knox
Blocking up front in that running game. Last
progressed
time is they
fucking
just
great
down for a touchdown.
this offseason, which I didn't know obviously until
Doing their job, opening holes, the backs making
I got
plays,
back and checked.
everything on the ground on that first drive.
He might be. I didn't look at that actually. But his like short passing's 91 now. Medium's like 89, I think, or 88.
The end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter.
Really?
stats.
Yeah, I didn't look at any of that shit. I should have. I just
First down to start the drive after the break.
didn't.
Holds and fires complete to the right.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft
They mass subbed all my players already. I didn't even have to do it.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up third and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that
We'll
play
check
that
mark.
you know is your short yardage play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the
Yeah.
Mountaineers are rolling down the field. They'll run the option. He'll toss it.
Interesting.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding.
Maybe that means he get an upgrade.
Trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
There's a lot of QBs that
Damn, Ireland's hurt already.
When they get hurt,
Fuck.
and when they get pressured, they become very
He just
bad.
got into the
Really
game.
Nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Using the quick game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Good right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here
I gotta
comes
hope when I'm
again,
away
the
next
offense
week.
back onto the
Next
field.
weekend, I should say.
Last time, David, it was 1, 2, 3.
I only have CPU games. Yeah, I go to Cabo.
Sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got
Oh,
to
no.
drive together here.
Running toward the tape. Inside
no.
the 30. He's
I'm
at
giving
the
out my
10.
shutout. Fuck!
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the
Brought the
passing game.
backups in
That's
and
over
give
the
up with my
return.
shutout. Yeah, I have 2 trips.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've
This one's
electrified it,
free.
and now they've got a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this
I
much
told
late in
Kemp
the
I
game?
can't wait
But
till
that's
Ron
basically
tries to
a
catch me
microcosm
with my
of how this game
linebacker
is
under weight.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Back to throw.
Because he is underweight.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
But he's an actual player on Pitt. And I can't wait for him to try to call me out because I know he's going to if he catches it. You did?
Hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not.
Ball into the end zone, and it's
I got a pick.
intercepted.
Oh, I just gave up a safety because I ran out of the end zone. Fuck!
possession, but you can tell lost his bearings, lost his compass, lost his mind, whatever he lost, and he goes the wrong way. I promise you, all week that will be shown in the defensive meeting rooms, and they will be laughing and pointing.
Seems like a suspension.
The young man for going the wrong direction.
First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Hoffman.
Commish.
He's knocked down immediately, but not before
Couple users.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Gets it out quickly. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You know, he tried to argue it. I wasn't having it.
Use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to.
That's the same fucking thing that if we didn't give an excuse for TT.
No, it's not a big game,
You know?
but makes life really easy on
Fair's fair.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. They want to just keep throwing it. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain.
Yeah, meanwhile, he was cheating.
The first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the
Such a
lead.
shame, ain't it?
They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically.
Don's about to catch a force L too.
It's Hoffman. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
What do you mean?
The tight end's got to do a better job getting his depth on the route. He's running out to the perimeter of the field.
What do you mean?
He's got to get further downfield. He caught that pass behind the line of scrimmage, got tackled, and as a result, it's a negative play.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33.
He got traded, you know. No, nobody wants him. He's uncoachable.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate.
Oh shit, who you trying to trade?
A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the
I feel bad because I feel like I was supposed to be trade bait. I never played with C28 before, but I'm not. I haven't been available.
Through his hands, he wanted to take off and got too anxious. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive.
What do you mean?
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
That is a deep.
They got it. It's blocked.
You know when that started? When you had to play with Kemp.
West Virginia has it in the
Kemp
offense ready to
Kemp
go.
ruined that, man.
And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of...
Looking for a deep man. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the pummeling has started. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
West Virginia, 59. Kansas State, 2.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Gets the pick.
Party.
Makes its way all the way.
Soul's fucking trash though. Soul's the worst point guard in the league in my opinion. I stand by it, buddy. He's fucking terrible.
State offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few
And one of the worst
teams
centers is Manny, but everyone sucks him off.
But they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. And forget this.
He's up there, but I mean, when I play with him, we win right now. We at least win most series. We don't win all the games, but.
That's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down.
South has been playing very well as a swing. I will give him that. He can't play the pick and roll though. He's trashing the pick and roll, but he's good at rebounding and swinging it when he needs to.
Got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense.
He talks with Zell.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Love the play by the wide receiver because he didn't get lazy. He adjusted his
Yes,
route accordingly.
I agree.
So the depth got past the first down marker. Now he's helping out his offense.
I agree with that.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And I've noticed that.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last
Oh, we about to get lit up tonight. We don't have Zell.